So let's rate games is something that doesn't happen if the censorship strikes. Censorship is all about not allowing, not showing. So here's Oxford Dictionary definition. Action of preventing part or whole of a book, film, work of art, document, or some other kind of communication from being seen or made available to public. So I'm going to check out the games that are censored, meaning banned, delisted, and hidden from the search. Hiding something from the search is a form of censorship. That's what the itch.io does. While Exhumed was going to be released on Steam, everything was going well, people wanted it, but this censorship thing came to light, and developer actually published it freely. So that's what happened. So we are going to check it out. How bad is it really? And if you happen to want to know, here's the official page of the Finnish authorities, and here's my name. Old companies here, by the way. But yeah, that's my name. So I'm certified to give advice. I'm certified to classify Finnish classifications S2 for all ages to 18 audiovisual programs like games. Anything I say is not enforceable so far. It's the opinion. So what we did check before is mouthwashing. Mouthwashing is also like banned from Twitch. It's still not banned from the Steam, but it was very artistic depiction, and I totally understand why it's censored. But if we go through the real Finnish age ratings, it's 18 and violence is the reason. Distressing stuff that wasn't like 18 level. So I'll show how this was done. Classification criteria. I shared it, but here's the item. Classification criteria. This is unofficial translation from official text criteria, and I found out that mouthwashing had this extremely prolonged and sadistic violence. This doesn't mean that it needs to be like realistic. It can't be still like pixelated. So one, because it was sustained. It was sustained and it had two very gross scenes of torture. So the number one was fitting, and then number 23 from the distress, anxiety, sorry. And it was in a 16 level. Shocking and distressing, prolonged and intensive threat of death or serious violence, or of psychological breakdown. Also idealizing suicide didn't really come to light. Several anxiety relating to supernatural might be. Psychological breakdown and test the instructions. The threat of pathological breakdown refers to mental distress that is depicted as an intensive process that the viewer experiences as distressing. Yep, this fits pretty well. Idealizing the suicide refers to the depiction of suicide of prolonged and self-destructive behavior as a rewarding or worthy solution of problem. Well, they were kind of out of the option, so they were like two suicides already. So they weren't. This could be considered as a idolizing a suicide, but not really. I was thinking more like at this psychological side of the game. So it's 16. So when the only one criteria is 18 level, then the content marking is violence. So here it is. So let's get to the while. Okay. Exhumed. Best experience in one sitting. Oh, there will be no opportunity to save before quitting the game. Contains content that may be triggering to some players, such as referring to sexual assault and violence against women, and as well as depictions of the gore. So what we are going to start is from the suitable for all, and I'll try to remember to mark these content markings when we get more information. Many system, okay. Sounds a bit high. So you can censor the content if you want. Okay. Paint texture. Okay. Looks like a Amiga OS. Dirty love. Do some dirty love. Come right in. Your IP address seems to have been blocked by dirty love. Okay, interesting. Snack thief. He's nice. Go me. 7 years old, she was brought home as a kitten, and her owner are very best friends. She gets up to no good a lot of. Okay, because she's so cute. Okay, cat pictures. These are still normal. This is slightly creepy. Candy X. Candy Corpse. Evil Head. 1999. Necronomicon. Okay, of course. Bear Beach. Not a Blair Witch. Bear Beach. Okay. Interesting. Rip her head off. Uh-huh. More gore. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, he has been some. This owner of this PC have been some naughty pages. Okay. Let's take classification criteria. So, anxiety. This might be something that we should consider. Singular, realistic, or detailed theme. I think this is singular at this point of the game. It's singular. So let's say anxiety 12 with this. So is okay. What's largest horror tape lending library and market? Corporate teenage killers kill their neighbor's baby to use its blood on a ritual giving life for a doll. Night of the Living Dead. The Jackal. Wonder if these are real films or just invented for this game. The Giant Leeches. Rip her head out. So this is the candy we saw before. Sacrificial wife meat. Okay. I think this is now approaching bit towards the 16 level. Spider baby. So let's see what is the how much do you need to have? Okay, so I forget this on the page. So you didn't see anything when I was clicking through here. The dose of the blood. The most dangerous game. And I was thinking if these are, I think Night of the Living Dead is a real movie. Murder tape. The Jackal. Attack of the Giant Leeches. And this is what we saw in Candy X. You can favorite this, okay. Spider Baby, Caretaker. All right. So now we can actually check the ratings. So I was wondering, so far we are at the 12, but this is going towards the higher ranking. So when it's going to be considered shocking and distressing, I think, well, if it's going to be like this creepy stuff that you are exploring the computer, it could be like prolonged, sustained, intensive threat. This could come in light pretty fast. Or 24, 23 or 24. Well, they are realistic, they might not be detailed, they might be shocking or authentic, okay. Or victims of violence. So either of these and 16, so I would think that it's going to go this way. So basically, for example, Pan-European Game Information System, PEGI, it does use too much violence, marking, because sometimes the stuff is just causing anxiety and not really like repulsion as a violence. So fictive, detailed and realistic, or dominant and prolonged. The description of violence or consequences of violence, detailed and exaggerated. Being detailed is pretty hard in computer game. Of course, this criteria has never been like a planned in the use of to be used with the computer games, but I have still managed that, done like some 300 to 400 game ratings, fictive, unrealistic, and intense. It's games are never authentic. Implied sexual violence maybe, but not the sexual violence current. I think this is still like anxiety. Extremely shocking. What is extremely shocking? That's a good question actually. So we are still in this category here. Let's remember to. Okay. I don't think we have the password or the email yet. 3 items stored, so the personalization encryption to access. IMB. Okay, so I have mail. Yeah, that was it. 1991. Sean Gerrig. I'm going to write that down. That's 12 letters. Okay, so we might have a login. Nobody's present. Body list. But this is basically a detective game. Hmm. This is too long. Ah, okay, these are movies. Click to type. Okay. Sweet shop. Okay. This is sick. Pink panties. Bloody panties, real blood. I just need to get these off my hands. Yeah, used. Definitely. Right. Three-digit pin. I have a 40-digit pin, but not a three-digit pin. Yeah, that's a real animal. I think. Yep. Okay. So, that's not a deer. So let's check the other screen. So at which point it's going to be 18? And this is like a good question. Often if you are rating this kind of game or movie or whatever, you are going to bounce between, is this like 16 or is this like 18? So it's not an easy question at all, basically. So fictive or unsettling, extremely shocking, description of cruelties or perversions. I think it's still like abundance of realistic detail and shocking out in most serious decomposed bodies or victims of violence. It's still like pretty much strong 16. Strong 16. We haven't seen any violence, but we have seen like lot of sustained imagery. Just guessing. Okay, forum. Locked as 1999. So Candy was the one who died. Nameless Norm. Was it really her? Shoot the Dog 77. G and 5 letters. 1972. Comments, posts. Rip her head off. It's some kind of movie. Movie password maybe. Re-release. There are two head videos. Where's the... Yep, so this... Video nasty, so okay. Necronomicon. How many letters? 13 letters. Okay. That's the 13 letters. Okay, the login successful. Yeah, these were horrible. Blocked by your site by accident. Not the real candy.
Are you Candy Corpse?
Yeah. I don't usually get recognized.
No way. I can't believe I'm meeting you. You're like the coolest. I don't just like your videos, I swear. It's really cool that you come up with the ideas for them all. You really like horror too, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I think horror and sex go hand in hand, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love your videos so much. They're so creative. You make some really cool lighting choices too. You're so talented and impressive. So anyways, can I get a picture? I've got this camera actually. It's 2 megapixels, so it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. The lighting is all my manager, Andy, actually. He's great at that stuff. But yeah, we can get a quick picture if you'd like.
Great. Thank you so much. I have an idea for a fun pose. If you could just take your shirt off for a second.
What did you just say?
Or even just lift it up. It'll be funny. Come on.
Um, yeah, fuck this. I'm not taking my shirt off, man, and I'm not taking a picture with you anymore either.
Are you kidding me? Are you too good to take one picture? You said yourself no one ever stops you on the street. You're not even famous. You're a stuck-up cunt.
Okay, so fan is actually too possessive, maybe. Mother's Day tape. So Misa, it's the cat. Rabies vaccination. AKA Miss. Ginny's was her name. Okay, that was weird. What's that? What the hell was that? Health shot. Okay. This is ghosts. I'm done. Okay. My ears. Okay, so this is horror game. Okay, it doesn't work. What was that? 873. 487. Did she fall down? Ah, okay. She's down there. So this guy has been stalking the lady. That doesn't look any good. Okay, that looks even worse. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, pretty bad. So he decided to make a... Okay, that's just... That's gross. Okay. It's some kind of code. One day a thirsty smoking bark, 6 times and 1 time with a friend. So, very much a stalker. Eleanor. Ah, the lady who was trading videos with him. Yep, that's
I'm supposed to be meeting somebody here named Eleanor.
stalking the lady. Okay, so that's really... Now we are actually going to approach the... this rating here. Fictive or authentic dominant, extremely shocking detailed description of cruelties or perversions. Well, he had like lots of perversions. So they are kind of detailed in this game. This means, okay, so instructions. This means extremely detailed, shocking descriptions often contain extreme intense violence that cause revulsion on the viewer. An action that deviate from norm. Within the horror genre, this category includes splatter films, extremely bloody and sadistic violence. In case of authentic depictions, games are not authentic. But this is using like a live video, so this is pretty close to being like a very, very realistic, lifelike. So I think 2021 could be like a pretty good. Code 21 could be like exactly what we are looking here. This is still totally like a fiction, but it's like a talking about very, very serious things. Okay. So you can password. What? 1970. Okay, so we are getting like a password back. Candy tapes found one. Okay, interesting.
Found footage, video, and rentals. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Ugh. Listen, if this is another prank call, you've got another thing coming, okay? I can hear you breathing. You think because we sell scary movies and porn, you can call here at night and the girl at the counter will talk to you until you get off? Fuck you. I'm sick of it. You're disgusting. You're all nasty. You know what you are? You want to fucking hear it? You're vile.
Yeah. Okay, that was the end of game. Okay, that was pretty hardcore. Lots of actors. Yeah, you really can't hide behind the fact that this is just a game, because those kind of people do exist, and violence towards women it does exist. So it's like okay, let's check the game. So let's check the I think despite the distancing, that's the term, distancing from the content topic of the audiovisual program, like a game. This was distanced by the fact that it's like a old-fashioned PC. There's some stills and very poor quality pictures. You don't see any violence in the stalking videos, for example. But it's like a unpleasant because it's delving into this culture which deals with the perversions. So your imagination is very well because you are kind of imagining all the worst things, and they are kind of coming through. So yeah, that's why I would say that yes, this topic, even if I'm thinking between the anxiety 18 and 16, I think this is like this is more like it's going to be closer to the extreme stroking. So there's always like these water dividing moments. That is it 16 or is it 18? Which one is it? And I think this has earned the 18 and anxiety, actually, not the violence. So let's rate censored game. Let's add the while here. I used to actually write for the Finnish page about games and use these ratings to like classify them games with the Finnish Age Ratings. And this actually works pretty well. Finnish Age Ratings are pretty well done, so they kind of worked pretty well. So I think this was more like a de-stressing, anxiety generating than actually like violent. So mouthwashing got like 18 from the violence because the torture you had to join. But while Exhumed is like it's just distressing to think about these kind of people and fascination with the dark things and finally like a stalking and making snuff film. So hey, let's do another thing on next weekend. Let's take a new band game. But what I can say is that if something is censored, it never gets this kind of treatment that somebody actually bothers to go through the criteria. Is this like a first is this legal? Second, is this like what's the actual age rating for that? So both of these are 18 and they have containing the distressing things, but they are not illegal. This is just a fiction and talking about very important things. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I'll continue with the less rough games next week. I suppose we are going to continue playing Oblivion, U-Boat, Deus Ex, High on Life.